Oh my goodness. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to, for the 50th time, welcome to the Big Time Show. Welcome, everybody. Hello to everybody that is on Podbean. Hello to everybody that is on yeah. Hello. Those that are on Podbean, those that will be joining in live via Facebook or YouTube or Periscope. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I know it's Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock. Hey, what's going on? Listen, I'm excited. I am. I'm excited. Hello to everybody that maybe even listen to this a little bit later on through all the podcast streams that I'm on. As you can see, earlier, I'm on Google Podcast. I'm on Spotify, Pandora. I'm on iHeartRadio. I'm on Twitter. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Tumblr. I'm on, I'm somewhere everywhere starting right now. And I'm just glad to have you guys here with me for celebration, of course, for the 50th show. I'm grateful. So I know that it's the midst of a football game getting ready to come on. I'll let you know about that in a second, my feelings about that. I want to give thanks to Alec Winters for allowing me to use his music that he is, it's one of his songs that you can find on Instagram at the Chord Academy. You need to follow him. The music that you heard would be everything he has is something similar to that. Great young man who's at the Berklee School of Music. He's a young, that's right. Hey, what's up, Coleman? What's up, bro, Coleman? This is my 50th show. I figure I need to let everybody know I'm dressing up for the part. I didn't bring no balloons and I didn't bring any fireworks. I thought about doing it, but I didn't want to blow up my house. When you do your 50th show, you should make some type of entrance. I'm a noob. We known for making entrances and all that kind of stuff. That's how I am. If it was some kind of way I could cut a hole through the floor here, I would have came up through the floor, rise up slowly with some smoke and all that kind of stuff. But, I figured that my wife probably have a problem with that. So I chose just to put my hat on, so that's how I feel about it. So yes. Hello to Podbean. Miss Ty is on there as well as on Facebook. Thank you so much, Miss Ty, for one of the patrons of the show who is there, who's been here from the beginning. Hey, bro, Coleman, I appreciate you, man. Oh my goodness, I know what I need to do. First of all, I need some of you guys to, as you come, I made this mistake last time. You guys have to forgive me before I really get crunk up. I need to share this with everybody, actually. So you guys forgive me while I'm talking. Let me just say this to a lot of you guys. I'll go ahead and start with the show. As I said before, Alec Winters, you can find him at the Chord Academy. I promise you will be able to hear great music like that. Great young brother in his 20s. And I promise you will enjoy what he has to say, what he has to offer, and you will be able to hear other great jazz stuff as you just heard before. Listen, I want to tell you guys this simple thing about you Packer fans, about you the Ram fans that are maybe here, and you may be saying, well, what about our game? I thought your podcast. I thought your podcast. Hey, mama, I see my mom is here. Hey, mama done put a. My mom done put a nice little. I can't put a. I can't put that there. Mom got a little mic drop thing there. So hey, my mother is here. Yeah, and I want to start off by saying this to you guys that are Packer fans and to Ram fans. I want to say this to you about your game. I don't care. Good luck. I don't care. I mean, I might well go and get started. I don't care nothing about y'all game. Good luck. Whoever win. You shouldn't have your podcast while my team is playing. I don't care. I don't care. Ask me if I care about the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles, Las Vegas, whatever they from, Rams. I don't care. I know you're hurt by that, so I would give attention to you guys. It's just that the way I look at it, I've been coming on at 3:00 for the last God knows how long, and y'all games just happen to fall in my time slot. So should I move my game for the Rams and the Green Bay Packers, a teams that I could care less about? I don't care. I don't care. Bro Coleman, you know me. I see you over there. You know I'm about to crank this thing up. Hey, yeah. So hello, Stacy McCabe. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to the Big Time Show. I haven't started yet. I'm doing a little fun in this right now because some fans may get upset because I'm doing my podcast while they team getting ready to playoffs. And they probably gonna say that's why your Cowboys not playing. I'm gonna get into that a little bit later too. So I don't care. Hey, look, if this the 50th show, I'm celebrating. If you want to go watch the Packers and the Rams and watch me, or if you don't want to watch me and watch the Packers and the Rams, hey, I don't care. Hey, God bless you. Hope you do your thing. That's all I got to say about that. I'm sorry if I offended you. I really do. But right now, because the Cowboys have got me in a real precarious type mood and position, I'm at the point where I'm saying I don't care. I just don't. I don't. I really don't care. Now, y'all have to forgive me if I'm not looking at you. I'm trying to share my show with numerous pages right now, and I got a few to go, so I'm just talking. I appreciate some of you guys have. I start off with, I started doing this podcast really as a hobby. Yeah. Well, Coleman, see, this is a faith costume, okay? Because you see, even though I'm not really listed as the greatest podcaster in the world, sometimes you got to speak things over yourself. Ain't nobody more entertaining than I am. I'm not boring at all. So if I say I'm the best, then I got to look the part. And you only put a crown on kings, you understand? And those on Podbean, I'm sorry if you don't see me, but I have a picture. I have a crown on my head right now, Podbean, a literal, real crown. Yeah. Hey, yeah. You understand, bro Brooks? You understand? Yeah. If you're a king, you have to speak that over yourself. And in this business here, you have to portray yourself as if you're one of the best. That's the only way you're gonna be able to keep a crowd going, by saying you're the best. And I'm just saying I'm the king. I'm the best. So this is my 50th anniversary, 50th show anniversary hat for the day. I'll crank it back on when we reach 100. Okay. So we're going there. So that's why you see me, bro Coleman, with my crown on. because I'm the king. I'm the king. I'm the best. I'm big time. I'm Bishop Brooks to some. I'm a preacher, assistant pastor. I'm bishop. That I wouldn't be wearing this in the church. Then you have Doug Brooks. He's kind of. Then you have this alter ego that I've had since high school, and that is big time. That's what I've been called since I was in school. So I'm big time. Big time is known for this type of stuff here. I'm one of those guys that got about 3 different personalities in me. So, it is what it is. And for purposes, here I am. So let me go ahead and give you guys the show for the day. Okay. I'll talk about the 50th show and what we're going to have going forward. We'll have that going forward a little bit later on in the show. I hope you guys will hang with me for a minute. One more place I just thought about. Y'all forgive me. One more place I need to share this with, and I will be with you just in a second. Who y'all got? Since I was just thinking about it, since this is a sports podcast, who do y'all got? Y'all got the Packers or the Rams? Let me know now who y'all got. I got a feeling I know what the answer gonna be. Who y'all got? Y'all got the Packers or the Rams? Just let me know. Let me know what's going on. Who you got? I'm looking forward now. Nobody ain't talking. Okay, well, I got the Packers. If you're asking me, there you go. I could care less. There you go. That's really my answer. I don't care. I mean, but if you had to ask me, I'd say it would be the Packers, but I don't care. Yeah. But what about the game? I don't care. Brother Graham, I see you here, brother. Brother Graham says the Packers. Okay. I don't care. I mean, I don't. But if I had to pick, it would be the Packers. Let me go ahead and get started. Cause if you read the caption, you already know I'm talking Cowboys today, as usual. And let me just go ahead and start, because I've been on this carefree mood that I'm in about I really don't care, and I don't. I'm at the point in life where I have to just go ahead and just call it like it is. I gotta call it like it is. Say what needs to be said, and let the chips fall where they may. That's where I am right now. And I don't care, because I've been a Cowboy fan since I was about 4 years old. I'm 47 now. So I feel like, in my opinion, and it really don't make no difference because this is my show, in my opinion, I'm more than qualified to talk about my team and still be a Cowboy fan. Just because you talk about your team does not mean that you are not a Cowboy fan. It just means that you're being realistic about some situations. So the Cowboys have put me into a position where I'm really at right now. I don't care. I just don't. I'm going to call it like it is. I'm not going to be overly optimistic. I'm going to be very realistic. Yes, there's a difference. I will have some form of optimism, but I'm going to be mostly definitely realistic about the situation. I'm tired of this show. I don't care. This is part 2. If you don't know what part 1 was about, go back and scroll my page. I was talking about the Los Angeles Lakers and the trade of James Harden to the Brooklyn Nets, and somebody attacked me in my inbox. 2 people, actually. I'm still not gonna call y'all names. I don't know if you hear or not, but I'm not gonna do it. And threatened me with my Los Angeles Lakers as if we're supposed to be scared. And I simply titled it, I don't care about James Harden going to the Nets. I don't care. We the champs. Come see us. But I had to transfer that attitude now to the Dallas Cowboys, because I don't care. Let me tell y'all. Let me start off. Come on, hang with me for a minute. If you don't agree, hey, that's you. That's you. Let me start off. Number one. Yeah, Bacon. Bacon Pro said you calling games now. Excellent. Man, look, Bacon Pro on Podbean. I'm not calling no game from the Packers and the Rams and the Ravens and the Bills and whoever else play. I don't care nothing about them teams. I'm a Cowboy. I don't care. I don't care. I see regular. I ain't call. I'll call a Cowboy game. I'll do that. I will Bacon Pro, but I don't care nothing about these games that's coming on now. I'm ticked off. You know, let me tell you why I don't care. Number one, I don't care about that because we're not playing. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of when it come down to late December, early January. That for the last few years, I'm right here switching to the NBA. Why? Because my NFL season is over. I don't care. I've been watching I've been with the Lakers. I've been with the Lakers. I've shifted all my stuff to the NBA. And on my podcast show, I got to come back to Cowboy land to try to talk about the Cowboys. The Cowboys have shipped me to another whole league again early, and the playoffs going on. I'm sitting here. I don't care. Yeah, exactly, Coach. I'm sitting there watching the other people's team again, and it make you say, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Let me tell you what else I don't care about. I don't care about Jerry and Stephen Jones. I might as well go ahead and hit a home run, y'all. I might as well just go ahead. I don't care nothing about Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones. What's up, Noop? I see you. Yeah. I don't care nothing about Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones and the hirings of number one, the contract extension of Kellen Moore. I don't care about that. I don't care about Dan Quinn getting hired. I don't care nothing about that. Didn't we have Kellen Moore last year? Huh? Y'all help me today. What? I wanted him gone. Look, I wanted Kellen Moore gone. I didn't want him to stay with us. I didn't want him. I was irritated by him. I was irritated by Kellen Moore. I didn't want him back. I don't care nothing. I don't care. I'm you know, and when he came back, I just said, "Oh my goodness, why? What? A guy who can't score nothing in the red zone. What I need him for? A guy that don't know how to call plays in the red zone. I don't want him. I didn't want him. I wanted Mike McCarthy to call plays. That's why I was. So I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about Dan Quinn. Yeah, Dion. Look, I hope he take it. Look, you see my fraternity brother just said. You know, teams coming out. The Eagles want to talk to Kellen Moore. Now Atlanta won't want to give him the job. Hey, jobs like this come. Jobs like this come from, they don't grow on trees. Let them go. Go, man. Make your money. God bless you. I ain't say you was a trash play caller. It's just that at certain times, I don't know what. My crown's sitting too high on my head, y'all. Let me tilt it. I got to tilt it like one of my heroes, Jerry the King Lawler. That's why I got the same crowns he got, just in case y'all know. So I got to tilt it. That's how Lawler. Some of y'all young folks, y'all don't know. Y'all don't understand. But before I go on, I got to tilt my crown. Probably being I wish you could see me, but it's all right. I don't like Kellen Moore. I mean, I've had 2-3 years with him now. I know what he is, and I know what he's not. This is what he is. From the 20-yard line to the opponent's 20, He can dial up some great plays. He can move the ball. He can. I'm not taking that away from him. But Lord have mercy. When he get into the red zone, he is the worst red zone play caller in the NFL. I said it. And I don't care. I don't care what y'all say. I can't tell you how many times I'm tired of seeing 1st and goal from the 2-yard line and he lined up his shotgun. 2nd down and goal, shotgun. 3rd down and goal because you couldn't get it in. 3rd down and goal, 2-yard line, shotgun, field goal. I mean, good Lord of mercy, man. I look. I don't care. So when y'all got excited about him being hired or get a contract extension, I just shook my head. I don't care. We got Kellen Moore. What, man? Huh? I'm tired of it. When we got Dan Quinn, you know what my answer was to that? Thank you for all those that are joining me. Hello, everybody. Hello. Listen, I don't care. We got Dan Quinn. And I don't care. You mean that same Dan Quinn that earlier this year in Dallas had a game won and let the Cowboys win a game on a miracle onside kick? You mean that Dan Quinn? That the team wasn't smart enough to land on the football to recover onside kick? The Cowboys really were only supposed to have won 5 games this year because Atlanta gave them that game. You know that head coach for the Falcons was Dan Quinn, right? That coach? Oh, okay. You mean Dan Quinn, the one that was in the Super Bowl a couple years ago? I guess some of y'all gonna say, well, he made it to the Super Bowl. Yeah, but in this case, that same Dan Quinn that was up 28-3, a defensive-minded coach who's supposed to be a defensive guru, and he let Tom Brady pull off one of the greatest comebacks in history. That Dan Quinn. Huh? What I mean, I don't care. Now some of y'all don't feel the same way, and I get it. I get it. I'm not coming against you. I'm not. Because like I said, we got a lot of different Cowboy fans. We have a lot of different Cowboy fans. We have the optimistic Cowboy fans. Then we have the pessimistic Cowboy fans. Then we have reality Cowboy fans. We all Cowboy fans. We just fall under a different department. So while y'all celebrating Joe Witt and Dan Quinn and I don't care. I wish some of y'all looking at me like y'all. I can feel some of this steam coming through my computer right now. I can feel it from Podbean. Some of y'all don't like what I'm saying, but this just me now. You may care, but I don't care. Huh? A blow up. That's what he is. He just on his track record, Dan Quinn ain't looking too good. So you bring that to the team. And yes, I believe the defense will be better because Dan Quinn is there. I do believe that. I mean, but my goodness, you can't do nothing but go up because guess what? We was the last ranked defense in the league. I would hope we gonna show up. Huh? Deion Jones, my frat said that Dak like Kellen Moore. So I'm gonna assume what Deion saying simply is, well, Kellen probably ain't gonna go nowhere because Dak want him and Dak like him. And you can't blame Dak because that, with Kellen Moore, he had his most success. So I get that. I ain't gonna even say that. Then Frat said Earl Thomas need to be signed. I like Earl. He Frat too. I ain't gonna talk against the dude, but I do find this strange though, Deion, that 32 teams and he was a free agent. and nobody didn't want to sign Earl. As great of a player as he is or was, and I know Earl could help any team, but nobody signed him. See, when all 32 teams don't sign you, you know you done messed up. I mean, let me show you what I'm talking about. Hey, Miss Adonia, how you doing? Welcome to Podbean, or welcome on Podbean. Thank you for joining. Listen, let me prove my point, Fred. Josh Gordon just got suspended indefinitely, but the Seahawks were willing to give him another chance. And God bless Josh Gordon. God bless him. But it's just obvious he has a problem that he just can't fight, especially after they have, kind of let the rules down a little bit. But he still got suspended. So teams were willing to take chance on Josh Gordon again. Yeah. What's up, Eddie? I see. You know, Eddie said that we don't know exactly what it is, but 9 times out of 10 for Josh Gordon, that's what it is. But my point is, Josh kept getting, but Earl didn't even get a call from nowhere, and he left a great team. He left a great team, a great organization, and nobody didn't pick out Earl. Nobody. I find that strange. So I don't know about Earl. Now, somebody's talking about all this domestic violence issues that he's had. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. I don't know about Earl. Would he help a team? Yeah. When he punching folks, punching his teammates and flipping off coaches. Okay, I see you. Whoever you are, hey. I'm kind of obeying what you're saying on Podbean. I'll just call you Brian. How about that? Welcome to the show. But Earl is something going on with Earl. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Eddie. He just might be done. I just can't see how a team with a guy like Earl on the sideline. I mean, we're talking about a Hall of Fame safety who still has some gas left in the tank and would have helped any team. I just can't see how nobody wanted him. And there's got to be a reason why. So, of course, those guys know more than what we know. That, information get passed that we don't have privilege to, and the word have gotten out about Earl for whatever that may be. So I don't know about him, but I don't care. I don't care about Dan Quinn. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about Quinn. That he'll blow up to me. That was on his resume. He's a blow up. I don't see. Oh, hey, Glenn. I see you, man. Welcome back, man. Thank you, Glenn. What's going on? Good to have you here. I don't care about those guys. Dan Quinn is on his resume. His resume is saying that he can't close games. That's what his resume says. I can't get hype about a guy who don't finish. Well, what's up, Coach? I see you. Hey, Coach. Good to have you today. Now you may feel differently. Let me take my hat out, cause one thing about this crown, you start sweating. So y'all laugh at me, but hey, whatever. I put it back on at the end. But listen, I could care less about. Thank you, Coach. I appreciate you, man. It's people like you, Coach, that make the show roll. So I thank you so much, Coach. Thank you for helping me, and when you start watching consistently, whenever all y'all join in and start just participating in the viewership, it's our anniversary, if you want to say that. Everybody is everybody. Appreciate you guys. If it weren't for you guys, I would not be able to do this. And what do you think of the Falcons? You coach, you just coming in. I guess what you're trying to say is they signed the Tennessee coach, right? The offensive coach, uh, the offensive coordinator from Tennessee. I believe I'm right about that. What I think about it, here's what I think about that. I don't care. Hey, coach, that's the name of the show. I don't care, but but coach, since you one of my followers, I answer your question. What I think about him? Well, see, when you got a great ball player, I'm talking about a great ball player, they're able to elevate you to levels, and people think that because they think that you are really great. Exactly. Exactly, coach. I'm coming. I see. Oh, I see where you're going, coach. Here I come. Thank you. You just redirected my thoughts with that too. Thank you, coach. Uh, See, if you got a Derrick Henry in your backfield, he gonna make any coach look good. And before you know it, some other team gonna say, "Man, he can really coach." I mean, but all you did was get the ball to Henry 27 times. Now, I'm not going to knock you because you had to design the play and get the proper blocking schemes and design of the play. I give you that. But when you got Derrick Henry in your backfield, a player like Derrick Henry make up for mistakes that you may really be having because he's that great. Now, what coach is saying, Coach Breedlove, I don't want thinking that way, but this is our show, and the narrative can change at any time. So you get the coach from Tennessee, offensive coordinator, who I don't know how long he's been in the job. Hey, I see you, Glenn. My son is not on here right now. It's just me. Thank you. They stopped hiring Belichick coordinators after 10 of them. I guess we realized that don't work out. See that goes to coaching. Everybody think because there you go, Eddie. Eddie Woods there. I'm coming right there. You're already ahead of me. When it comes to Belichick, people just like the association of Bill Belichick and think, and when teams hire everybody, they're thinking they're getting a piece of Bill Belichick, and then you find out they're not Bill Belichick. You see what I'm saying? So I agree with you. There's only one of him, and somebody hoping they could be a carbon copy, and there's only one Bill Belichick. So the Matt Patricias from Detroit get fired after 1 or 2 years. All the other guys that left, Bill O'Brien from Houston got fired, all this kind of stuff. But as long as they with Belichick, they look good because you got Tom Brady winning Super Bowls. So that's how they them guys, old Brady and Belichick, some parts of they check because they got it. Now to go back to what Eddie said and exactly what Coach Breedlove was hinting toward, Eddie beat me to the punch. Here we got Eric Bieniemy. And those who don't know who Eric Bieniemy is, he's been the offensive coordinator for the Kansas City Chiefs for at least the last 2 to 3 years. However, let me throw this in, Coach Breedlove and Coach and Eddie. Let me say this. When you say the Kansas City Chiefs, Eric Bieniemy really don't get the full credit. You know what they say? Andy Reid is really calling a great game. That's what they say. And every time I look at the sideline, it's Eric Bieniemy that's talking to Patrick Mahomes. But Eric Bieniemy don't get the credit. We don't know the play designs that Kansas City does. Who's doing it? I mean, I don't know. Is it Bieniemy or is it Andy Reid? Now, if you listen to the press and the people that call the game, they give full credit to Andy Reid. You don't hear nobody giving credit to Eric Bieniemy. They say this Andy Reid. When Mahomes got with Andy Reid, they'll say, well, I tell you what, Andy Reid really has honed in Mahomes. Was it Andy Reid or was it Bieniemy? Coach said Deuce Staley. Deuce Staley, another one. He don't have the same ranking and I guess the same type of name as Eric Bieniemy, but he has a good coach. I mean, he's a good coach. Lovie Smith. I can name some more. Lovie Smith, Marvin Lewis. You know, I mean, we got some coaches out there. You know, and it's just amazing. The bottom line is, Coach Breelove, you know what time it is. Eddie, you know what time it is. And I'm not scared to say it. I ain't got to be politically correct. This is my show. A lot of that have to do. I hate to say it for those on Podbean, it's just true. A lot of that has to do because they're black. Why you think the NFL had to put a special rule in trying to give and do special things for people that hire black GMs and black coaches? Do you know that if a team hires a black GM, that they would automatically get an extra draft pick? That's how bad it is. On our team now, Will McClay. If they gave Will McClay the title of a general manager for the Dallas Cowboys will receive another pick in the draft. That's how bad it is. And guess what? As much as everybody like to draft, the owner still won't hire a black GM, and a lot of them won't hire a black coach. Now, I understand some smart aleck going to talk about, well, you know, the Chargers had one, and you're going to throw up Mike Tomlin. Well, you just talking about coaches on one hand. What Coach Breelove and what Eddie is talking about is, okay, you're hiring these guys. To be honest with you, Eric Bieniemy should have had a job a year ago. He got a Super Bowl as a play caller, supposedly. He's the offensive coordinator. It seemed like to me, Eric Bieniemy should have got a job for anybody. I mean, forgive me for saying that. I'm just saying. The man won a Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes is an all-world quarterback. He's made that kid into something unbelievable that we ain't never seen before. And if Eric Bieniemy got anything to do with it, don't you think that that's the kind of guy you got? Why didn't the Jets even interview Eric Bieniemy? Let me just throw that in. I mean, that's another man money, but I'm just saying. And you about to draft Trevor Lawrence, okay? You about to draft Trevor Lawrence with Jacksonville. I'm sorry. Exactly, Gary. I see. Look, you can look. Let's just do the same. Just listen. Jacksonville holds the number one pick in the draft. Everybody know it's going to be Trevor Lawrence from Clemson, the quarterback. Okay? You got Eric Bieniemy, who for 3 years now have coached Patrick Mahomes and have turned Patrick Mahomes into possibly, it got some folks saying he the greatest quarterback already. There's a lot of folks saying that. It's gonna be this kid got a chance to win back-to-back Super Bowls. Okay? Eric Bieniemy is the orchestrator of Patrick Mahomes. Don't you think that some owner would love to have Trevor Lawrence get what Patrick Mahomes got? I'm just saying. Now, instead of doing that, they went and got Urban Meyer. And I'm not knocking Urban Meyer at all because Urban Meyer's track record is great. And they wanted to go that direction. Hey, I'm not knocking Urban Meyer. I wanted Urban Meyer for the Cowboys last year. I didn't want Mike McCarthy. I wanted Urban Meyer. I did. But I'm just saying, Eric Bieniemy didn't even get an interview. I don't know if they called him. He turned it down. It just seemed to me Eric Bieniemy should have been the first one being called. I'm just saying, if he did all this for Patrick Mahomes, what you think he can do with Trevor Lawrence? Look, that's just me. I'm sorry. But let me get back to my points. And I appreciate all that. Gary said it real quick. Gary said, the funny thing, what's crazy about that is the league is 7% black. You know, it is, and probably a little bit more than that, Gary. But the problem is, man, look, this skin color that we in. So you can throw up all these fancy words and come up with all these scenarios. You can come up with all these different excuses of why, but ain't nobody gonna really just flay the God honest truth. They black. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hey, it's universal. It's universal. I'm sorry. I'm coming to Podbean to say, could you see an owner who decides draft picks are needed that would token hire black folk for the draft pick, but it's a wink wink, nudge nudge situation, whereas they only coach or GM by title alone. Well, Glenn, I really believe, to be honest with you, that is what's going on in Dallas. I believe Will McClay is the general manager of the Cowboys. He just don't have the title because the Cowboys have made it very clear that they have a little structure that go on. Will McClay, Stephen Jones, and the head coach. At one time it was Garrett. Now Mike McCarthy all have the major input, and then they go to Jerry just for Jerry to sign it off. So I think Will is that, but you would get the draft pick, but it's just it's almost like something is in the NFL DNA, and it's just not Cow. It's everywhere, and it's been that way. They'll hire black folks to be an assistant GM. They'll do that. There's plenty of them around here for that. But to get the actual GM job, it ain't that many. The black head coaches, and we got plenty of assistants. There's been assistants for a long time on a lot of teams. They won't even get the interview. Well, they'll get the interview, but they'll do that because every team supposedly is supposed to follow the Rooney Rule, where you have to at least interview one black person. So when the black person come in, a lot of brothers already know that they're not getting hired for the job. They'll take the opportunity to put on their resume and say, hey, I got interviewed by this team. It's on my resume, but they know they ain't gonna get the job because it's in the NFL DNA. They'll go hire guys. Urban Meyer, guy who ain't even healthy, huh? Exactly. That's it. Glenn. Glenn on Podbean says we want the reward for hiring you, but don't really want you. That's NFL teams 2022. That's true. You go get Urban Meyer, man who has health issues. Man had a tumor on the side of his head, too much stress. What do you think the NFL job is? He had to break away, stop coaching at Ohio State because his health wouldn't hold up because it's too much stress. That's what part of his situation was. Come on now. What you think the NFL job is? You'll take a chance on him. A guy who if his health start messing up, he gonna have to get away again. I'm just saying, you'll take a chance on a guy who ain't been in the league. It's kind of like the Cowboys. Mike McCarthy was out for a whole year. Got all these great assistants. Who heard of the Cleveland Browns head coach? Who heard of him? He's done a great job. They playing tomorrow. But who heard of him before he got hired? Come on now. Where do you guys come from? Who heard of the guy from Tennessee, the offense coordinator, is now the coach of the Giants? Who heard of, you look at some of y'all looking at this game now, who heard of the Green Bay coach before he got hired, where he came from? You just passing out on some solid guys. It is what it is. But like I said, it's in the DNA of of the NFL. It ain't just it just hadn't started. It's been this way. It's a problem. It's a big problem. And somebody else, I think Eddie said it. Let's just be honest with you. When you look at the owners of the team, y'all see the comment Eddie made there? When you look at the owners of this team, it's a billionaire, good old boys network. Huh? And some of them have some history in the racial department. And I'm saying it nicely. Huh? Yeah. That's right, Gary. The players get rich. And some get a couple of generations of wealth, but their grandchildren's great grandchildren will be wealthy. It's true. So we gotta. It's a DNA problem, and the sad part about it is this just ain't related to sports. I mean, this is I don't I don't care what field you in. This is where it. This is what it's all about. Uh, it really is. Just curious. He said, "Do you have a figure on Alex Sadler of an NFL coach coordinator's position, especially?" I don't have that, Glenn. I have to get all that for you and probably come with that later on. But uh, we know we're talking millions of dollars. We know we're talking them. I don't think no. We're talking at least minimum 4 to 5 million probably, or maybe probably right at yeah, probably 4, and the real good ones are way up there. So it is what it is, man. They don't think like that when it comes to us. The only one that got that type of respect probably is Mike Tomlin from the Steelers. He about the only one that has that type of respect, that they know what he's all about. But the good thing about him is that not only was he winning, but he comes from an organization that don't believe in firing coaches. The Steelers don't believe in firing coaches. They ain't had but 3 coaches. They ain't had but 3 coaches in the last 50 to 60 years. That's all they had. So it is what it is. Let me get back to my point, y'all. Y'all trying to make me talk serious, and I want to have fun today. Y'all trying to make me, but I said y'all change the narrative. Let me get back. I don't care. Now, let me get back to this. I don't care about Quinn. Okay? I don't care about him being hired. I don't care because he's a blow up. He got to prove to me that he's not a blow up. That's on his resume. He lost to Dallas this year by blowing up. He lost the Super Bowl by blowing up. The Falcons lost at least about 5, 6 games this year because they couldn't close at the end. He blowed up. That's what we brought to the team. So I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about Jerry. I don't care about Steven and all this optimistic talk and all this kind of. I don't care because I done heard it year after year, and I don't want to hear it no more. That's why I am. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'm tired of hearing the same broken record every single year. I'm tired of it. Yeah. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. That's right, Glenn. That's right, Glenn. I don't care. Tony, welcome. Tony is entered in on Podbean. Tony, I'm still talking about. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, I don't care nothing about them showing up. I don't care because it's the same old stuff every year. We got a new coach. We got a new defensive staff. And let me tell you something else I don't care about. I'm tired and I don't care about Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones getting on the radio and start talking about Dak Prescott and his contract. Because it's the same broken record every time they start talking. We're gonna sign Dak to the contract. We're gonna get him. We believe he's a great leader. He's a great motivator. He's a great kid. He's a great this. He's a great that. I can't tell you ain't paid him. If he's so great, I mean, huh? Didn't he play on the franchise tag this year? Every time you listen to Jerry and Steven, he's the kind of guy you want in your locker room. He's the kind of guy you want on your team. He's the kind of guy that we believe he's a great leader. He's the kind of guy that can do this. He's the kind of guy that can do that. We love him. We want him to be our leader in the future. I can't tell. Y'all feel the way you want to feel about it. I can't tell. I can't. I'm tired. I'm tired. He one thing y'all ain't heard him say though is that we believe he can win a Super Bowl. You ain't heard that. But see, I heard him say that about Tony Romo though. Oh, Jerry was quick to say that. We believe Tony Romo can lead us to a Super Bowl. I ain't heard that him say that about Dak Prescott. I just heard how they said he's a great leader and he's the kind of guy you want in your locker room. And he's the kind of guy that, is a team player. But you ain't never heard him say, this is a guy that can win a Super Bowl. See, they've concentrated on his intangibles. They ain't never said nothing really to that level about his play. They said that he can win games. But about Romo, he said he can win a Super Bowl. It's a big difference between talking about winning games and then winning a Super Bowl. That's what I heard Jerry Jones say. See? So every time you hear something about that, if y'all ain't catching it, just start listening now. But I can't tell he's all that because you ain't paid him. And here we are again. The same conversation from last offseason. Here we are again with the same conversation talking about this season. So I don't care about hearing Jerry. What's up, Buddha? I say, I don't care about hearing Jerry and Steven getting on 105.3 The Fan. I don't care nothing about hearing that same talk that I heard last year because I got the same result. He as of this day, guess what? He still ain't got paid. And some of y'all gonna say, hey, well, Dak coming off an injury and all that kind of stuff. Okay, I guess you can factor that in or whatever the case. But I don't want to hear it. I don't even care. I don't want to hear nothing about Jerry saying the same thing over again. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of that. I don't want to hear it. Show Dak. Since he all this and all that to y'all, show him. Show him. Glenn say, well, Jerry compared Prescott's play to that of a wide receiver on a practice squad. You got that right. That's exactly what he said. You got Andy Dalton in. We gave him a fair offer. Well, it depends on how you look at it. It depends on how you look at it. For those that really are good with the numbers and all that, and the reports came out, what you'll find out is that they really didn't try to give Dak the real money that y'all thinking he got. He was still the offer was still way under the top 4 or 5 quarterbacks in the league. Y'all didn't know that, but I'm just telling you the truth. He did, hey, I'm tired of hearing that. So I'm tired. I don't care when people say, did y'all hear what Jerry said? I don't care. What I need to see on ESPN is a ticker, the ticker to go by and say, breaking news, Dak Prescott has signed a 6-year deal with the Dallas Cowboys worth bam, 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 bam. Until I see that, I'm hearing the same stuff again. So I don't care. I'm tired of that. I'm tired. That's the way I feel about it. So I'm not excited about it at all. I'm hearing the same thing that I heard last year all over again. Sound like a broken record. Why. I'm tired of it. That's all. I'm tired. Huh? It's just the truth. Jerry know how to sell water to a person that ain't got no more room in their system for the water and have them buy. Jerry's just a salesman. He know what to do to play Cowboy fans. I'm just not going to be one of them. Show him. Show him. You say y'all, let's show him. You did that for everybody else. Do it for that. When have y'all ever known the quarterback to be the last paid person on the roster? When everybody else got it right. Take care of your quarterback first. That's what everybody else do, right? Don't y'all see that? Everybody else get paid first. I ain't never seen the quarterback get paid last till I started seeing this. And the reason why, and this is another whole show in itself, I've been saying it for years. The truth of the matter is, I really just don't believe that they really do believe in him. That's what I feel like. Because if he did, we would already been unseen him get paid. That's what I feel about it. You really not gonna want. You don't want to pay him that money because you really don't think he's really worth that. That's what I feel about it. Okay, which leads to one more thing. Couple more things that I'm tired of. Here it is. Watch this. I'm tired of Dak Prescott. Ooh, I wish I had some more folks on here. Cause see, right there, that would have struck a nerve. I'm tired of Dak Prescott. I'm tired of him. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about Dak Prescott from this standpoint. I'm tired of Dak Prescott. I don't care about this good company guy attitude that he has. This good old playing by the rules, good company man, nice guy attitude. I don't care about that. Why? Because as he should be able to testify now, nice guys finish last. Nice guys finish. He finished, and isn't he about the last one left? Everybody else got paid, right? If that got paid, and he's about the last one. Oh, okay. Well, did Aaron Rodgers have to wait? Oh, okay. Did Breeze have to wait? Did Carson Wentz have to wait? What about Jared Goff, the guy that you're seeing on TV right now? Did they have to wait? The list go on and on. Did Brady have to? Huh? Come on, y'all help me now. Did they have to wait? And it's really all because Dak is playing real nice. He too nice. He too by the book. I wish Dak Prescott would act a fool like his brother does. Hey, y'all been watching his brother, Tad Prescott? If y'all don't watch it, y'all don't know about that, y'all go follow his brother on Twitter, Tad Prescott. Don't worry about Dak. Dak is going to be shaking hands and smiling and kissing babies and signing autographs, being a nice guy, real good company guy, do the right thing. Tad just come out and just say, look, I don't want my brother in Dallas no more. I'm ready for him to go to another team. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all don't believe me? Go check out Tad's Twitter. I wish Dak Prescott would act like Deshaun Watson is doing right now. Yeah. Have y'all seen what Deshaun have said? Yeah, have you seen what Deshaun? Exactly, Tony. Exactly. Chicago will take them quick, fast, and hurry. Listen, have you seen what Deshaun Watson is doing? He just put out a tweet, I think last night or whatever, when they asked him about when they traded away DeAndre Hopkins to Arizona. Deshaun's response was, I'm about a 2 right now, about his comfort level. Well, they just asked him the same question today, and he said, I was a 2, now I'm a 10. Now, what quarterback gonna come out and say that as far as how he's displeased with his organization, considering the fact that every quarterback usually is the face of the organization? Deshaun said he was upset that they didn't come talk to him about who the hiring of the general manager in Houston. Deshaun is speaking out. He's almost kind of copying what James Harden did last week, making it very known that he's not happy with the organization. And some folks saying he done asked for a trade. I wish Dak would just act the fool with Jerry one time instead of being so nice. I don't care about that. What up, Kev? I see you. That's what I don't care about no more. I'm tired of Dak Prescott shaking hands. I'm tired of him being nice. I'm tired of him letting his brother jump out in the middle of the street and talk for him. I'm tired of that. Say something. Some of y'all say, well, it's not in that character. He need to get in his character because that type of attitude works with Jerry Jones. Do y'all remember? Y'all want proof, and I'll let you go. Y'all remember DeMarcus Lawrence, right? Some of y'all done forgot. DeMarcus Lawrence contract, it was time for him to get it. He's supposed to have shoulder surgery. What did DeMarcus Lawrence do? DeMarcus Lawrence said, I'm not having my shoulder surgery until I get paid. What was the leverage? The Cowboys knew that they needed DeMarcus Lawrence for the next season. And the longer that he prolonged surgery would probably mean the longer it would be for him to finally get on the field. And they know they needed him week 1. What did they do? They paid DeMarcus Lawrence. What did DeMarcus Lawrence do after that? He had surgery. What had happened after that? He was ready for week 1. Do y'all remember that? He forced the hand of Jerry. Because that's his body. Jerry ain't got no jurisdiction over his body and saying when he's supposed to get cut on and when he don't supposed to get cut on. No. He took control and said, look, I need shoulder surgery, but I'm willing to sit right here and just hold out until you pay me for what I've done. And at that time, DeMarcus Lawrence had double-digit sacks. You know, he was the D-Law everybody been begging for. And he used leverage. Oh, that ain't the only one. That's not the only one. Zeke Elliott just had court issues. You know, y'all remember all that. Okay? What happened in the offseason? Zeke went up there to Cabo. And he stayed in Cabo. And he stayed in Cabo. Let me say it one more time. He stayed in Cabo until he got his extension. Zeke said, I've been leading the league in rushing for the last 3 years. Y'all giving me the ball nonstop. I'm either 1 or 2 in rushing, and I'm not even coming out of Cabo until y'all give me my contract. What was the leverage? The Cowboys knew they needed Ezekiel Elliott. Jerry knew that. He knew if you didn't have at least Ezekiel Elliott, you knew this season was going to be shot down to the curb. You knew that. What did Jerry Jones do? Once the threat came out that said Ezekiel Elliott probably will hold out, what did he do? He paid him. $90 million contract extension. Why did he pay him? Because Ezekiel Elliott forced the issue. Or the threat of that he wasn't going to come back to play. That's what he did. I wish Dak Prescott would get some of that in him. This nice guy approach. I don't care about it no more. Sometimes you got to get a little dog in you. You got to play hardball. When folks trying to play hardball with you, Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones are playing chess with Dak Prescott, and Dak Prescott want to play checkers. Huh? No, you got to up the game, man. You got to copy a page from what your teammates did. You should have learned the lesson. I mean, it was right there for you. It was right there for you. DeMarcus Lawrence did it. And it worked. Zeke Elliott did it. It worked. And he playing nice guy, and they ain't doing him but stringing him along. And they still ain't paid him. Because they depend that Dak gonna always do the right thing. I wish he would do what his brother's doing. I wish he would act a fool one time. He'll get paid by next week. Or this right here. Okay. Or this. Okay. If they don't come up with a deal, don't sign that franchise tag like he did last time. And I know, somebody gonna be saying, man, look, let Dak go on get that extra $38 million or whatever so he can make $70 million in the last 2 years. I know there was some of y'all saying, I get it. and that's Dak's prerogative. But if you really want to stay in Dallas, and if they value like they say you do, go on find out. Somebody gonna give it to you. It's just like Miss Tony said on Power Bean. There's plenty of teams that give Dak his contract. I can think of two right off the top. You don't think a team like Chicago? I don't care nothing about Trubisky. You don't think a team like Chicago wouldn't give Dak Prescott the contract that he wants? Huh? Phillip Rivers gonna retire eventually, even though you don't think Indianapolis wouldn't give Dak Prescott that type of money? I guarantee you they would. You don't think Denver Broncos would give Dak that type of money? I guarantee you they would. Huh? There's plenty of other teams. I'm just naming three off the top of my head. It's some more teams. It's some more. They'll give it to him quick. Dak need to play hardball. Stop being so nice, smiling all the goddamn time. I mean, just smile every time you see him. I can count his teeth in his mouth. I'm tired. I need to see a ticked off look one time. Every time you see his brother ain't smiled yet. His brother talking much trash. I don't want my brother in Dallas. That's what he said. Y'all check. Go follow Tad T-A-D Prescott on Twitter. And hopefully he hadn't erased everything. I don't know. But I mean, I looked at it when he first did it. It still might be there. I don't know. But Tad is not even trying to even block it at all. He said it quick. Man, I don't want my brother here. Look, I don't care. And I don't care. I don't care about this nonchalant, good old company guy attitude and figuring that somebody gonna do you right just because you've been a real good company guy. Man, please. Play chess, man, not checkers. I don't care about that. So whatever Dak get, that's on him. If he's satisfied with another franchise tag, God bless him. What it ought to show is how much value the Cowboys got. Go on, take that $38 million, go on, get you a long-term contract somewhere else if they ain't have the real faith in you to sign you to a long-term deal. That's what I would do on that. I mean, he in the drive, so he gonna get it one way or the other. You just be for 1 year, or he gonna get it for a long term with Cowboys, or he just gonna take the franchise tag and then he just gonna go to some other team. It's just simple. But I wish he would force the issue. That's what I want. I want him to force the issue. At least one time. Show you got some dog in you. Exactly, Tony. I don't blame his brother either. But see, my problem is, usually when a guy does that, usually the person that's doing it usually is the voice of the person. Because see, usually what happens, somebody jump out there like that, if the person didn't want that, he'll ridicule it. He'll come back and say, hey, he'll come back and try to dress it up or whatever. Notice now, whatever Tad has said, you ain't heard nothing from Dak. Dak just letting it ride on out there. That's the reason why I know that's what he want to say. But here's my point. Be like Deshaun Watson. Say it for yourself. There ain't nothing wrong with that. If he come out and say, hey, look, I'm really looking forward, I'm really looking for a long-term contract. That wouldn't be nothing new. Every player want that. But just say it. My preference is not to play on another franchise tag. That's all he need to say. He ain't saying nothing. No, sometimes you gotta delivered. Hey, delivered, whoever you are. Hey, welcome to Podbean. I need him to step it up. Say something. I'm tired. I don't care nothing about this. I don't care. Everybody else done it, man. There's some guy that didn't have to do that. Aaron Rodgers didn't have to beg for his money because everybody know what he's worth. So they hurried up and gave it to him. Breeze Brady, all these folks, them upper level quarterbacks, Ben, Roethlisberger, all these guys, they don't have to ask for it. The owners know what the person means to the organization. They hurry up and take care of them. We on the same conversation that we had last year. We ain't doing them repeating the same conversations that we had last year. It don't take this long to figure out a contract. Not this one. No, it don't. So if it's taking this long, the obvious conclusion that I get is it has to be a reason why that he ain't got paid. And I told you what mine was. I don't think they really do believe in him fully. I don't. Because it don't take this long. Not for a franchise quarterback. No, it don't take this long. It ain't took this long for nobody else. No. It don't take that long. They don't believe in him. Okay, so I'm tired of it. So y'all cheer and all that for Dak, and that's fine. I'm calling Dak out. Now I'm just saying, I need him to go and be a dog one time. You can go back to being a nice guy, but be a dog in this offseason. Be a dog for your contract, for your money, for your generational wealth, for your family. They ain't trying to take care of you like that. You got to speak up for yourself. I'm tired of it. I mean, Dak irritates me. I'm sorry. I'm serious. Because I know all he had to do was do what DeMarcus Lawrence and Ezekiel Elliott did. That's all he had to do. Just give them the threat that you ain't coming to training camp. Stop showing up, jumping up and down and slapping hands and clap. Bring it up. Don't bring nobody to your house this year like you did. Brought the whole all weaponry over to his house. He built a football field in his yard, full 100-yard football field, 100-yard long. Same like you was on NFL field now. Brought them all there. Coop, CeeDee Lamb, Gallup, Blake Jarwin, had all of them there. Well, what that tell the organization? Dak all in. Dak ready. He ready to play. He got all the guys out. They working out now. We, he really want to be with us. That's why he doing that. Don't invite him this year. You got to change the game up. You got to change it. You can't play the same hand this year. Don't invite nobody. Go rent you some receivers that they can throw and all that kind of stuff and have them over. Don't have Cooper and them over there. No. Not until they bring you there and say, okay, we get it now. Let's sign. I don't care nothing about that. I do Dak got to show me some more dog, man. I'm sorry. I that's the way I feel about it now. Yeah, somebody else don't like. Hey, I know I done struck a nerve. For those who are gonna be looking at this replay, I know I just struck a nerve. I get it. I understand. But it's just my perspective. I may be 100% wrong, but then again, I could be 100% right. Now, let me say this. Tell you what else I'm sick of, and what I don't care about. And I'm finna strike another nerve, and I'm finna strike a few nerves with some of my brothers on here that's on here. See, I listen and comment, but I'm tired. Here I go. I'm tired of, and I don't care really nothing about this draft that's coming up. You want to know why? I talked about this earlier today in the Cowboy group briefly with my brother Kevin, who's on here. So it don't make no difference who we draft, y'all. It don't. You want to know why? Because the Cowboys have a disease that is in our DNA, and it's been there for a long time. That disease is, it's called loyalty. Yeah. Yeah. It's called loyalty. You know why I'm saying that? Here's what the problem is. I'll give you an example. The problem is you down here Done, you get good players, but you don't put them on the field. Huh? Because you're loyal to other people. Case in point. Here, I'll give you two, because I talked about this earlier, and I may even go three. Here's my point. You had Blake Jarwin, who everybody knew in the last year and a half had stepped up his game, needed more opportunities, realized he was more explosive than Jason Witten. But because you were loyal to Jason Witten and you didn't want to take him off the field, you let Jason Witten run the show. He go in when he want to come in. He come out when he want to come out. He don't come off the field. Jason Witten don't. He plays. Well, everybody knew Blake Jarwin was a little bit more explosive. Everybody knew Blake needed more time. But because of loyalty to Jason Witten, who was slow, couldn't make no moves, you stayed loyal to Jason, which really hurts your team and kept the team from being more explosive. That's one sign. Here's another one. Example. There's a lot of us Cowboys that have been calling for Donovan Wilson for the last year, 2 years. But because of loyalty to Jeff Heath and loyalty to Xavier Woods, you kept Donovan Wilson off the field. When you gave him his chance, you see what he's doing. I'm saying Donovan Wilson could have been doing that last year. But because of loyalty. So you can draft all you want to draft. That don't mean they're going to get on the field. You can draft a good linebacker. But if Sean Lee say he coming back and LV some kind of way get healthy, those are going to be your linebackers next year. And you're going to have a dog on the sideline as long as them guys stay healthy. Or be splitting time. Or just a little split. Come on, man. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Exactly. Kevin says they play their favorites. I hope it changed from the card to here. Let guys play. We never know the next dog. You're not going to know because they lost. I'll give you one more. Okay. Connor Williams. Come on, man. Who got better this year? I give him that. He got better. But he's still getting tore up. Huh? He's not a guard. Joe Looney can play guard. Connor McGovern can play guard. But because of loyalty and your first round draft pick, look, Connor Williams was an All-American tackle out of Texas. He wasn't no All-American guard. Okay? That's just another one. Let me show you something else. I'm too tired of caring. I'm tired. I said this earlier. I'm tired of this mentality that's been in the DNA of the Cowboys for a while. I don't care about the way we approach the offseason because we ain't figured it out yet. Everybody else has, we haven't. I don't like our mentality when it comes to free agency. Huh? Why we got to keep getting people from the bottom of the barrel in free agency? Huh? We don't sign the big name. If we sign a big name, they're on the downside of their career. Look, I thought we wanted to win now. I'm just saying. The window is the window is closing. Our line that was once great is getting older. The bodies are breaking down. Ezekiel Elliott, as some of y'all say, and most of us say, has lost the step. The punishment have gotten to him. He's still good. He's still pretty great. But you can tell he's not as explosive. The body can only allow so many hits like that. I'm serious. I don't get it. I'm serious. We don't even go first day shopping. Exactly, Kevin. We don't even go first day shopping. We wait to day 7 of the draft. And I'm saying you letting all these good players go. You ain't even trying to go get nobody that can make an immediate impact. No, we want to develop guys, take chances. How long have we been asking for a veteran corner? You know, a real one. No, we want to develop Cheeto. We want to develop Anthony Brown. We want to develop Jordan Lewis. We want to develop Delella. This ain't farm club baseball, man. This is not a AAA affiliation team. No, you want to win, you got to go pay for it. That's what that's what Jerry did before Steven came in the picture. You do remember Jerry giving an arm and leg paying for Deion Sanders at the time, right? Y'all remember that, right? Huh? Y'all do remember that, right? Y'all do you remember? That's what Jerry did. Do y'all remember Jerry saying we need a pass rusher? What Jerry wouldn't do? He wouldn't have got Charles Haley. Y'all remember that? Do you remember that? That's what Jerry did. I want to know why the mentality doesn't change. Like, we want to win right now. You went and got the player that won't take you up over the hump. That's what you did. Why? What happened to that mentality? When we become a farm club, we got to develop these guys. And your development got me sitting here, and they somewhere right now. Some of them on vacation, or some of them watching their TV doing the same thing I'm doing right now. They watching Green Bay and the Rams play. That's what your development got. That's what the development got us. That's what it did. It got us a front row seat in front of your TV. That's what it got us. Your development. I'm trying to figure out what do. I mean, are we now? We're world champions now. Now let me say this: we world champions at the wrong thing. See, we world champions in the salary cap. Imagine the salary cap. Oh my God, we the best in the world. We know how to fill out a roster from the bottom up and have little money left over. We the salary cap champions of the world. No question. Stephen Jones got a ring. His ring say salary cap champion. He got a ring. He got it. He got it. Stephen Jones he has it. He is the best salary cap champion in the game. We good at that. But they ain't gonna win you that Super Bowl trophy though. I'm tired of that. I'm sick of that too. I don't care about that. Now, y'all call this a Venn board. A lot of people done left me. I had a bigger crowd on Facebook and Periscope. Ain't hardly nobody here. That's why I talked about Dak. I done talked about, I get it. I don't care. I'm telling the truth. I don't care. Now, I get back to some serious factual stuff and break down some stuff a little bit later on. I'm finna go and get on out of here. I done helped y'all long enough. I appreciate you guys hanging with me. This is fun for me. I started this podcast in August. Okay. And to be honest with you, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have proper equipment. I had to order stuff. This mic you see me on. I had to figure stuff out. Had some help, of course. Appreciate the help that I got. I had to try to make this thing look somewhat attractive with the resources that I had. I think I did all right. I had to find the proper podcast host, which of course is Podbean. I appreciate Podbeans because they are what is advertised. I have no problem with it, and I'm enjoying it. It started out as a hobby for me. I'm just having fun, talking about stuff that I've been doing. If you've been following me on Facebook for a long period of time. I started Facebook in 2009, and I've been doing what I used to call the Cowboy Report since 2009. So what you're seeing me do now, I've always done it. It's just I didn't never think about it on this level. So I just did what I've always done and put it on this level. The last couple of years when my son was born, I had him with me, and he couldn't even hardly talk, but he talked. And you guys that are on Facebook, you can go back and look at my old stuff. It's there. You got to find the year, and you see my son doing the show with me. Didn't understand a word he was saying, but he was just trying to copy me. So I've always done this, but I decided to take it to another level, which is this, and I'm just having some fun. Now, in the process of me having some fun, what has happened is that it has turned into something else, where it's turned into a almost somewhat of a hustle for me. And I do more than talk about sports. As I told you before, I talk religion. I am an assistant pastor here in Memphis, and I will talk religious topics, but it has turned into a real nice hobby for me. It's turned into something else, and so I just kept riding with it, and so far it's brought me here to number 50, and I think it has been a nice 50. I'm happy for every download and for every follower and everybody that is, if you push the replay button or download button, or if you watch this little live later on or whatever, I appreciate it. I've expanded it, as you can see. If you're watching Facebook, I've expanded it to these podcast platforms that you see. If you're on Podbean, I'm on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Tumblr, as well as Periscope. And I have, of course, the YouTube channel. So I am, expanding. And I can't wait to see what the next 50 will bring. And so the next 50 will be outstanding because we got some more things that are happening. We will start having a lot of guests that are coming. There's a great chance that I will have 2 guests coming on within the next couple of weeks. We're also going to start having advertising. There's some couple people that want to advertise here on the show. So, you just never know what door will open if you just put yourself out there. So things are beginning to happen. I'm sure the guests that I have coming is going to shock some of you guys. All I will tell you is get ready. It's going to be, I have some partners that I'm going to bring on here for various things. I'm going to bring some of my preacher friends on here to help me out in some of the religious areas also. So the show is getting ready to go to another level. You start off here. When we get to 100, it's going to be interesting to compare where I was with show 50 to show 100. Let's just see how God will breathe on the big time show for more. So we'll just see what happens. I appreciate you. Now, in closing, I appreciate you. Listen, if you want to ride the train, guess what? If you want to become a patron of the show, you can go to my Cash App, which is $ the Big Time Show. There, all you guys can see that there. If you're on Podbean right now, I am going to type that in. But if not, guess what? You don't have to use that on Podbean. You can simply go to that red bag that you see, or to become a patron. All you have to do is just press that button and become a follower of the show, become a supporter of the show that way. If not, you can do the Cash App. It's right there for you on the screen there, or in your comment section. You can see that there. You can become a follower of the show. You'll be in my little group that I have where they get a little private talk every now and then. And you just help the show grow. So I hope that you would, but if not, guess what? I'm just glad that y'all decided to listen to me and hang with me for a minute on my 50th show. I'm excited to see what is going to happen next. Until then, you guys, y'all enjoy the rest of these football games. I'm going on and going to watch it myself. I appreciate you so much. I will see you this Tuesday. Remember, the Big Time Show podcast every Tuesday night at 7:30. And, of course, on Saturdays at 3 o'clock. I will see you guys on next Tuesday. This Tuesday, I'm sorry. Yeah. We here. We not going nowhere. We gonna keep going. Thank you, Kev. Thank you so much, man. We here. We ain't going nowhere. We gonna keep promising stuff. We gonna keep giving you information. We gonna keep doing it. We gonna keep making you laugh. You gonna get all that. Y'all know where it is, right? It's at the Big Time Show. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Number 50 on our way to 51 and counting. The Big Time Show. Thank you, Lord. Yeah. See you Tuesday.